It's time. Taylor Wilde against Taylor Rising. Taylor Rising out for revenge here after she suffered a loss against Taylor Wilde back in September at Superkick'd. Gas up.
Taylor Rising.
Hey, how are you?
I'm great.
Good.
Thank you for the training session.
Yeah, of course.
So I wanted to talk about the match with Taylor Wilde. Instant classic, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It just felt like her experience got the best of you. What even happened?
You know what? Her experience did get the best of me. She's done the work.
Of course she's done the work. She's a legend. Only thing you two have in common is that you're both named Taylor, not on her level. Good
On
luck.
her level.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah!
Hey, come on, what's going on? What are you doing?
Not on her level.
What's wrong with you?
Hey, break it up, guys! Stop! What are you doing? What's going on, Taylor? Come on!
Not on her level.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? That's exactly what I'm going to do to Taylor at Rumble Dot this Friday. She will never beat me again.
That's enough, come on!
And making her way to the ring right now, Taylor Wilde. Taylor Wilde getting a great pop from the crowd here as she makes her way to the ring, looking to go 2-0 against the badass women's champ, the Queen of the Six, Taylor Rising. Things are about to get wild here at Superkick'd. And making her way to the ring, the badass Queen of the Six, Taylor Rising. And for Taylor Rising, ever since the start of the pandemic, it's been sky's the limit. One of the hottest superstars that we have here at Superkick'd. And she is getting a great reception from the crowd. And we are about to have one epic confrontation here. As I mentioned off the top, Taylor Rising looking for a measure of revenge. And now both superstars competing for the adoration of the fans here. And might I point out, the sold-out crowd here at the Longboat Hall in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Taylor Rising, should I say Taylor Wilde, wants to give it one more go here. I don't know, I think it's even Steven here. It's split right down the middle. Say Taylor Rising, she's been here the longest. This is Taylor's house. And if you're Taylor Wilde, you do have that one victory. But maybe if you can pick up the second victory, maybe it's Taylor Wilde's Superkick. Maybe it's Taylor Wilde's house. We'll have to wait and see. The fans cheering on Wilde here. And it looks like Taylor Rising wants a show of respect here. We're going to have a clean contest. Rising with the hands stretched out. Taylor Wilde going, oh no! Too cool for school is Taylor Rising. The oldest trick in the book. The oldest psych out in the book. Now the crowd fully behind Taylor Wilde. We got both locking up. No, it's Taylor Wilde go behind into a waist lock. Taylor Taylor Rising breaking right into a side headlock and a takeover. Beautifully done. And kicking out of the leg scissors, but there's Taylor Wilde tripping, rising up. Going for the cover now, side headlock takedown. And head scissors by Taylor Rising. And now we've got both competitors. This is split, much like the crowd, right down the middle. Taylor Rising might have met her match here with Taylor Wilde. It's Rising now, and Wilde once again center of the ring. Taylor Rising wants a test of strength here. Taylor Wilde, oh. Taylor Rising flexing the biceps. Oh, Taylor Rising, oh no, she wants to try. Oh, once again, who's got tickets to the gun show? It looks like Taylor Rising does. I think she wants to go, no. Now a double bicep pose. A beautiful Taylor Rising. Showing off the physique here in front of Taylor Wilde. And now finally, test the strength lock up. Taylor Rising, oh, what a shove by Taylor Wilde. Knocking Taylor Rising clean off her feet. Taylor Rising, I think she wants some help up. Help up the queen, Taylor Wilde. Oh, Taylor Wilde charging. Taylor Rising stepping aside, missing with the clothesline. Taylor Wilde into the ropes, ducks another clothesline, stomping on the foot. Now Taylor Wilde going for the other foot. Taylor Wilde now measuring. Taylor Rising, drop toe hold, and now setting up. Can she hit it? The Wild Ride. Can she get Taylor Rising up and over? Taylor Wilde now, she's got the legs locked, and now she's got Taylor Rising by the arms, rocking Taylor Rising up into the Wild Ride. Will Taylor Rising quit? Oh, Taylor Wilde letting her out of it. I thought it was over. Taylor Wilde now. Oh, Irish whip reversed. And it's Taylor Rising grabbing Taylor Wilde by the hair, slamming her back of the head first into the mat. Oh, what a stiff left hand. You could hear her knuckles connecting with the side of the head of Taylor Wilde. Once again, another left hand, rocking Taylor Wilde. Taylor Rising has come to fight here. Taylor Rising now, Irish whip, Taylor Wilde into the ropes, ducks a clothesline. Taylor Wilde, oh, what a boot right underneath the jaw. And it's Taylor Wilde now, flashing the W, hitting the ropes. What a kick right to the sternum. Taylor Wilde now, the adrenaline pumping through her veins. Oh, no, almost a major wardrobe malfunction here for Taylor Wilde. Busting out of her top. Oh, Taylor Rising rocking the jaw of Taylor Wilde, sending her to the mat. It's Taylor Rising now going for the cover, hooks the leg, but it's Taylor Wilde kicking out. Oh, we've got Taylor Rising now stepping on the hair of Taylor Wilde. Grabbing Taylor Wilde now. Oh, vicious maneuver. Taylor Rising not holding back in this contest. And it's Taylor Rising now setting up Taylor Wilde up and over Beautiful suplex. Cover. But can only get a 2 count. And now Taylor Rising. Slowing things down a bit. Trying to pop the head of Taylor Wilde clean off her shoulders here. And if you're the referee, you're going to have to get in there. Make sure this isn't a choke. Taylor Wilde fighting to get some of the adrenaline back into her body. The blood coursing, driving those elbows right to the gut of Taylor Rising. Rising now missing with the clothesline. Taylor Wilde, oh! Both competitors grabbing each other by the hair and driving their faces face first to the mat. Rising and Wilde down and out. Referee up to 3, and it looks like Taylor Wilde is going to make it up to her feet, and she is. Rising now, big left hand. Taylor Rising responds with a right. And a left from Taylor Rising. Taylor Wilde, oh, thought about it and delivered a right hand of her own. These two Taylors slugging it out in the center of the ring. And it's Rising now, Irish whip. Wilde across the ropes, oh, what a clothesline. And another one. Taylor Wilde, natural hat trick. Taylor Wilde, oh, what a corkscrew backbreaker. 360. Taylor Wilde now going for the cover, hooking both legs. Can only get a 2. The fight of Taylor Rising as she kicks out. And I thought Taylor Wilde had Taylor Rising there. And you can see the toll this match has had on Taylor Wilde. The scratches on her shoulders. Delivering a right hand. And another, driving Taylor Rising into the corner. Taylor Wilde now. Across the ring. Hard goes Taylor Rising into the corner. Taylor Wilde charging. Taylor Rising though. Oh, fireman's carry. Taylor Rising with Taylor Wilde driving her straight to hell. Hooks the leg. Almost picking up the 3. Taylor Wilde just got the shoulder up and now giving the referee the Dikembe Mutombo finger wag. Taylor Rising now with Taylor Wilde setting her up once again. Going back to the well. No. Taylor Wilde with a waist lock and Taylor Rising. Oh, what a DDT by Taylor Wilde. Oh, wait. That's some of Taylor Rising's hair. Taylor Wilde DDTing the hair right off of the head of Taylor Rising. Wilde now, oh, tripped up by Taylor Rising. Wilde now, oh, 416. But I think Taylor Wilde ducked. Taylor Rising now, rocking the jaw of Taylor Wilde. Taylor Rising now, the cover, 2, 3, that's it. Taylor Wilde has been defeated by the badass Queen of the Six, Taylor Rising. Taylor Rising has evened up the score here. What a victory here for Taylor Rising, and Taylor Wilde can't believe it. I'm sure this isn't the last we've seen of these two. I know I want to see a third match. We are tied up 1 apiece here. Let's get a best of 3 going. Hell, let's even get a best of 7 at this rate. What a match! Taylor Wilde and Taylor Rising. And the fans supporting Taylor Wilde, loving what they've seen here at Superkick'd. And if you're loving what you're seeing here at Superkick'd, make sure you drop a like and a subscribe on the channel. because we are going to be pumping out more events and more matches each and every week.